All right, guys, I've been talking so much about betting in CSGO and I've never actually done it. So I figured this would be a good time for me to actually do it. I figured a good place to start would be to look at the ESIC website and actually get a gambling website that works with ESIC. Then at least you know you're getting a company that is helping fight against match fixing at least a little bit. With them being partnered with ESIC, you can count on that company at least putting in some effort to combat match fixing. So if you're into this and you want to go piss your money away, Betway has a nice little guide on basically what the terminology is and the different things that you can bet on. You can bet on each map specifically, or you can bet on the match in total. It goes over the match handicap, which is kind of a way to favor one team over the other. Like if one team is a heavy favorite, you can bet on them while giving them a handicap to increase the amount of money that you would get if they won the match under the handicap restrictions. They also go on to talk, like I said, a little bit about terminology and the different things you can bet on for each map, as well as saying to keep in mind which teams prefer to play on which maps. Obviously, some teams have higher win rates on some maps than others. Is the game online or is it on LAN? And different meta things that could change how the game would play. So here's kind of what an odds page would look like, but I'll go into it more in depth in a little bit once I actually place the bets. I opened up an account and I put some money in to actually make some bets, so I'll kind of go over the odds a little bit more once I get into that. So to create an account on Betway was honestly ridiculously easy. It took like 30 seconds. It was almost unbelievable. You just put in a little bit of account info. You don't need, you barely need any information. You can put a daily limit so you can limit yourself there. And then to put the money in, I did an e-transfer with my bank and the money arrived instantaneously as soon as I clicked it. One thing that I wasn't expecting though, right after I put my money in, that's when it told me, oh, hey, by the way, if you want to withdraw that money, you need to provide your passport or your driver's license. Nowhere did it say that before I signed up. I realized they use this to combat match fixing, but just a heads up while I'm signing up or registering for the website would have been nice. I know it's important for them to have this information, but just let me know ahead of time at least before I make the account. So here's the list of bets that you can place before the game, and I just wanted to go through this to show honestly the ridiculous amount of stuff that you can bet on. You can bet on if the map's going to go into overtime, like who's going to win the pistol round, what are they going to win by, how many rounds are they going to win by, and you can see the odds changing. So all the numbers you're seeing, think of that like a multiplication of the money that you're putting in. So if I put in $10 and the odds are 2.0, then if I win that bet, I'll have $20. So you see if round one on map one is won by time running out, it's 51.0. The odds are 51 to 1. So if I bet $1, I would get $51 back. And you can also bet on here you go, map one, team A, pistol round kills. If you bet that Forrest is going to get an ace on the pistol round, you'll get 26 to 1 odds. Like just the crazy shit that you can bet on, like obscure things. Also, HLTV's got you hooked up as well. Before every game, they show, these are all affiliate links, so you can help out HLTV by clicking on their affiliate links to place a bet on a game. Like I said, if you want to piss your money down a drain, go ahead and do it. So let's place a bet. I'm going to bet on Dignitas and Spirit here. I'm just putting the bet on both just to make sure I win something back so I can show it as an example. And you'll see you put the money in and then they'll estimate the return that you're going to get back. And I'll also predict how many maps Spirit is going to win off of Dignitas here. So we'll do that. And it's higher odds for that, obviously, because that's like a more specific bet, right? So the more specific the bet is, the higher the odds it's always going to be. If the teams are evenly matched, if you're just betting on the map winner, the odds will kind of be closer, right? They'll be, 1.5 or something like that. All right, bet is placed, and now I'll show the result. The game's over. I got the results. My bet on Spirit at the odds of 1.4 was a winner. So I bet $5 5 times 1.4 is 7, so I got $7 back on that bet. And then my other 2 bets that were betting on Dignitas did not go through, so I lost that money. So let's go on to the next bet here. This one, we're going for the Hail Mary. We're going for the Hail Mary here, boys. And this bet, I'm going to do $10 for Heroic not to win a map. So basically the same as 9Z winning 2-0. Although sometimes you'll see the odds are a little bit different for stuff like that. So 9Z in this match is the huge underdog. That's why, $10, if I win this, I'd get $240 back. And this is, I'm clearly kissing my money goodbye here, but we'll see what happens. And spoiler alert, I lost the bet. So Heroic ended up beating 9Z. So my bet that 9Z would win 2-0 did not come through. And my other bet, just that a general bet that 9Z would beat Heroic in a best of 3, that did not go through either. So there goes that money. That is how you quickly piss your money down the drain by betting on CSGO. And I really made this, I made this video because if I'm going to be talking about it, I should at least know some of the terminology and the different things that you can bet on while betting on CSGO. It's not as clear cut as betting on which team is going to win and which team is going to lose. There is a ton of variables involved where you can be throwing a match in a professional sense in the game, but still win it, but your bet will go through and you'll win your bet, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to show with this video. And yeah, we'll make this one a short one, and I'll see you guys for the next one. All right, take it easy.